Welcome to English Easy Hub. Join us as we ignite the flames of your English learning journey together.
Please subscribe to watch and embark on your English learning journey. Don't miss out on the exciting content. The conversation between Simon and his dad revolves around the pursuit of healthy weight loss, emphasizing the importance of a balanced, sustainable approach. They discuss various aspects of weight loss, including the significance of proper nutrition, exercise, sleep, and mental well-being. The dialogue explores practical strategies for maintaining a healthy lifestyle while acknowledging the challenges and psychological factors involved.
Dad, I've been thinking a lot about how to lose weight in a healthy way. It seems like there's so much information out there, some of it's conflicting. What do you think is the best approach to start?
That's a good question, Simon. The first step is understanding that healthy weight loss isn't about quick fixes or extreme diets. It's more about creating a balanced, sustainable lifestyle. What are your thoughts on some of the fad diets out there, like keto or intermittent fasting?
I've read about those, and they seem to work for some people, but they sound pretty restrictive. I'm not sure I could stick to something like that long term. I'd rather find a way to eat that I can keep up with every day. Do you think it's better to cut out certain foods completely, or just eat them in moderation?
Moderation is key. Cutting out foods entirely can lead to cravings and binging later on. It's more realistic to enjoy treats occasionally, but in smaller portions. Do you find it challenging to control portion sizes, especially with foods you really like?
Yeah, portion control can be tough. It's easy to overeat, especially with things like pasta or snacks. I've started using smaller plates, which helps a bit. How do you manage portion sizes, especially when you're at a restaurant where they serve huge portions?
That's a smart move with the smaller plates. When I'm at a restaurant, I try to listen to my body and stop eating when I'm satisfied, not when I'm stuffed. Sometimes I'll even ask for a to-go box right away and put half the meal aside. What do you think about the idea of eating more frequently but smaller meals throughout the day?
I've heard that eating smaller, more frequent meals can keep your metabolism going, but I'm not sure if that works for everyone. I think it might help prevent me from getting too hungry and then overeating. Do you think it's more important to focus on what you eat, or when you eat?
Both are important, but I'd say what you eat is more crucial. Timing can help with energy levels and managing hunger, but the quality of your food is what really makes the difference. How do you feel about incorporating more whole foods, like fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, into your diet?
I think that's a good idea. Whole foods are less processed, and they're more filling, which helps prevent overeating. I've been trying to include more vegetables in my meals, but sometimes it's hard to know how to prepare them in a tasty way. Do you have any tips for making healthy meals more enjoyable?
Absolutely. One trick is to experiment with different herbs and spices. They can add a lot of flavor without adding extra calories. Also, roasting vegetables can bring out their natural sweetness. What about exercise? You mentioned running and cycling. Are there any other activities you've thought about trying?
I've been thinking about trying yoga or Pilates. I've heard they're good for building strength and flexibility, and they also help with stress. I think managing stress is important for weight loss too, right? How do you balance exercise with relaxation?
Yoga and Pilates are great choices for that. They not only help with physical strength, but also with mental clarity and stress reduction. Balancing exercise and relaxation is about finding time for both. Maybe after a workout, you can do some deep breathing or meditation. How do you plan to integrate these new activities into your routine?
I think I'll start by adding them in gradually, maybe once or twice a week, and see how I feel. It's important to not overwhelm myself with too many changes at once. What about sleep? I've heard that getting enough sleep is crucial for weight loss. Do you think that's true?
Yes, sleep is a big factor. When you're well rested, Your body regulates hunger hormones better, and you're less likely to crave unhealthy foods. Plus, you'll have more energy for your workouts. How much sleep do you usually get, and do you think it's enough?
I usually get around 6 hours, but I know I should be aiming for 7 or 8. I notice I'm more likely to snack late at night when I'm tired. I think I need to work on getting to bed earlier. How do you manage to keep a consistent sleep schedule?
It can be tough, but I try to stick to a regular bedtime, even on weekends. Creating a bedtime routine, like reading or listening to calm music, helps signal to my body that it's time to wind down. Do you have any nighttime habits that might be interfering with your sleep?
I tend to stay up late watching TV or scrolling on my phone, which probably isn't helping. I think I'll try cutting back on screen time before bed. Speaking of habits, what do you think is the hardest bad habit to break when trying to lose weight?
That's a good one. For many people, emotional eating is a tough habit to break. Turning to food for comfort during stress or boredom can sabotage progress. Have you noticed any specific triggers that make you want to eat, even when you're not hungry?
Stress is a big trigger for me. When I'm overwhelmed, I reach for snacks without even thinking. I think I need to find healthier ways to cope with stress. What do you do to manage stress without turning to food?
Exercise and hobbies are my go-to stress relievers. I also find that talking to someone, like you, helps me work through what's bothering me. What do you think about setting some specific goals to help you stay on track with both your diet and exercise?
I like that idea. Maybe I could set a goal to eat more vegetables every day and try a new workout each week. Having clear, measurable goals might keep me more focused. Do you think it's important to reward yourself when you reach a goal? If so, how?
Definitely. Rewards can keep you motivated, but it's important that they're not food-related. Maybe treat yourself to something like a new workout outfit or a day out doing something you enjoy. What's something you'd reward yourself with if you reached a big milestone?
I think I'd reward myself with a weekend getaway or maybe even a spa day, something relaxing and rejuvenating. It's exciting to think about the positive changes I can make. What's one final piece of advice you'd give me as I start this journey?
My final advice is to be kind to yourself. This journey is about progress, not perfection. There will be ups and downs, but what matters is that you keep moving forward. Remember, you're not alone in this. I'm here to support you every step of the way.
Thanks, Dad. Your support means a lot to me. I'm ready to take it one step at a time and make lasting changes. Let's do this together.
You've got this, Simon. We'll make it a family effort, and I'm sure you'll achieve great things. I'm proud of you for taking this step.
The core message of this discussion is that successful weight loss is not about quick fixes, but about making gradual, positive changes that can be maintained over the long term. Simon and his dad highlight the importance of moderation, consistency, and self-compassion throughout the journey. They agree that setting realistic goals, finding enjoyable activities, and focusing on overall well-being, rather than just physical appearance, are key to achieving lasting results. Ultimately, the dialogue underscores the value of support, both from oneself and loved ones, in making meaningful and sustainable health improvements.
Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share to keep the English learning journey alive.